Hey guys, it's Guy Kushnir here, and today we are going over Actionetics. This is the great built-in autoresponder that is an integral part of ClickFunnels. Of course, in order to enjoy this great tool and great autoresponder and integrate it into your business, you must have a full suite ClickFunnels account of $297 in order to enjoy working with Actionetics. So, if you need to upgrade your account, please contact me and I can help you set it up and get your package ready, and then you can just dive into Actionetics with the help that I'm giving you here in this great video, or we can have a talk, we can have a call together, and we can go over this one-on-one. So, I can help you set it up, of course. So that's what we're talking about. And of course, you can unlock 6 months of free full suite of ClickFunnels, including the funnels, including Actionetics, and the backpack, which is the affiliate program inside ClickFunnels, and you get it for 6 months free when you sign up for the FunnelX at $997, which gives you the best value for your money and gives you inside of it a lot more training, walkthrough, help, and understanding of all aspects of your business and how to succeed and increase your revenue. So as I said, you must have an upgraded account to use Actionetics. And when you first log in, you see Russell Brunson greeting you to Actionetics, explaining what is Actionetics, what can you do with it. But since that video, there is several upgrades back, and since there were a lot of upgrades and announcements that actually make Actionetics better and even stronger for you and your business. And in my opinion, this is becoming the best autoresponder system in the industry today. This is not just because I'm a ClickFunnels member and I use Actionetics and I'm biased. This is because it makes sense for me to have everything under one roof, and that my autoresponder is directly connected to my funnels, working in synergy, in complete synergy with all the funnels. Nothing can be broken. If, for example, I use GetResponse or Aweber, I did something wrong, they think I broke some rule, they can close my account, I can lose all my contacts, and break every funnel that I have. So I think the greatest strength is that all the list is safe inside Actionetics. So I think that it does not make sense for me or for anybody else to use third-party software services that will cause you to lose data during the integration and the transmission process. And I want to use an integrated behavior action based on what my contact is performing. I want to know exactly what they are doing and approach them accordingly. So if somebody bought already 3 items in my funnels, I know that he's a buyer. He loves the business. He loves ClickFunnels. He loves what I do. So my approach to him will be completely different from somebody called that is just subscribed for my list or just started with ClickFunnels, did not purchase anything for me. The approach should be completely different, and Actionetics gives me all that power, all the lists that I need, all the action funnels that I need, and we'll go over everything together today, and we'll show how much stronger Actionetics is now, which gives you the power to make a relationship with your clients, with your list, and make sure that you send them the correct offers for what they need. So if they are, for example, interested in something that you have, you can of course send it to them. You will not send something that they are not interested, of course. It's like sending meat offers to vegans, or if they don't eat fish, you send them to a restaurant that only serves seafood, okay? Every time one of my contacts is performing an action, triggering some sort of behavior from my funnel, purchasing something, doing something, I want to know about it. I want to either add it to a list, move in between lists. That's also a possibility, of course. Everything that is happening inside my funnels, I want to have complete control over it. As simple as that. You would like to know what's happening. You would like to have a complete tracking of your business, of your leads, of your contacts and the clients, what they are doing. It is so important today in the business and in the digital area and digital behavior now. So Actionetics gives you all that power. From my experience tracking these sorts of actions from clients who are buying things from me or buying several things from multiple items, when you use third-party services like GetResponse, like Aweber, that I have nothing against them, of course. I think they are great softwares, but when you go into ClickFunnels and you see the power of Actionetics and you know how much beneficiary it is to know that you can act according to an action that has just been performed by your contact, and knowing that everything is interconnected, it's a lot easier and a lot more beneficiary for your business. I know that a lot of people have success with GetResponse, with Aweber, with other third-party software, auto-response softwares and services, but in my experience, so using these softwares and services and moving a large portion of my business into ClickFunnels, I realized how much powerful Actionetics really is and how it helps me manage my communication with my list, with my community a lot better and a lot beneficiary for both me and my community. Actionetics has 4 main areas, and we will start to dive into them shortly. What I recommend is watching the welcome video so you are familiar with its action funnels, email follow-ups, and for some degree because they are more important from your landing pages or sale pages, because these emails will make them come back again and again to your businesses. And this is what I want to share with you today. So as you can see on the screen, for the Actionetics area has the contact profiles, the email lists, the email broadcast, which is a single email that you can send to either lists that you have, multiple lists, single email, or there's of course the action funnels, which basically allows you to create a sequence of emails that will be sent following a specific action done by a user, by a contact, and basically getting into a sequence of emails that will be sent to him with the info that you want to share with him, with your offers, so everything can be done via the action funnels area. So let's talk really about how Actionetics is powerful. And I think the biggest selling point for Actionetics, because if you look at it, of course you have all the information here, but remember, if you are using GetResponse or Aweber and you decide, and they decide that you have broken their rules, okay, they can close your account, and then you will lose all your contact leads, all your automation, all your setup, everything. All your funnels will be broke, and basically you'll be back at square one. And this is something that will never happen to you with Actionetics. In Actionetics, you have the option, of course, of sending emails, but you will do it through an SMTP settings, an SMTP service like SendGrid, for example, that I'm using, and I think is a great opportunity for you to set it up here, and I will go and show you how to set it up shortly, and getting all the emails basically for free or for like $10 a month, which if you are a businessman and you say, oh, it's $10, then you're not watching the right video, because if you cannot earn $10 from your list if you are sending 1,000 emails or up to 40,000 emails a month and you can do $10, I'm sorry, this is not for you, and you can go forward and go and find somewhere else to work. But in ClickFunnels, this is basically almost for free, as I look at it. So in SendGrid, you're getting 30 days for free when you sign in, and then 100 emails a day for free forever. But as I said, if you're paying like $10 a month, you're getting up to 40,000 emails a month, and I believe that most businesses that is enough. But of course, if you think you need more, then you can pay a little bit more and get more. And if you integrate SendGrid into ClickFunnels through the SMTP settings, we will show you in a second, you'll be verified to save your contact list forever inside ClickFunnels. Because if SendGrid will close your account, okay, for something you did wrong, or you sent some shitty emails or some crappy emails or some spam or whatever you did, and they think you broke their rules, they're only the service that send your email. Your list is completely safe within ClickFunnels, and Russell will never allow you to lose it and allow you to be taken from you and return you to the start. So Actionetics is basically saving your list from harm, and I think this is very powerful and very, very significant, in my opinion, for every business that wants to increase its revenue, go to the next level, getting more and more revenues from their contacts, from their clients. And I think this is the number one option for me to save the information. So let's go over all the setup required to integrate SendGrid as the SMTP service for ClickFunnels. And when I looked at the help and look at what ClickFunnels are offering regarding the email service and the SMTP service, SendGrid was the first in line, so that's what I selected it, and I think they're having a great offer. If we look at it now, we see that if you're taking, for example, the free plan, you are getting 40,000 emails for free for 30 days. Okay? So 40,000 emails each month for free for 30 days. And then after 30 days, you can go to the simple basic program of 40,000 emails per month for $9.95. As you can see, even 100,000 emails for $19.95 is, like, I think, in my opinion, very cheap. And if you cannot make $20 out of 100,000 emails, then something is wrong with your marketing strategy, in my opinion. So SendGrid is a great SMTP service, and of course, if you have any problem here and they close your account, you lose nothing. Only the SMTP service, and that's it. Your list is completely safe. So in my opinion, great solution for working with ClickFunnels, integrating into it and moving. So let's have a look at the SMTP settings. Under the account, you have the SMTP settings, and if you go, you see that you can have a title from email, Guy Kushnir Marketing, whatever your business is. you have the email support@guykushnirmarketing.com that will be used as the email who will be sending the emails through SendGrid. You can take the SMTP server, SMTP SendGrid.net, the SMTP port, and the SMTP user that you will be logging into SendGrid. So the only thing that you need to do is log into SendGrid, create your free account, and take the username and the SMTP password back to ClickFunnels. Okay, setting up here, taking the SMTP domain SendGrid.net, taking the SMTP footer, okay, that you want. Okay, so you can have all the information here that you will send. It will look a lot more professional if you put the unsubscribe option, if you put, all the business information that you are sending and giving them, and, a great footer that will show all the information regarding this email and what they can use it. And then when you update the SMTP integration, it will send a test email to your ClickFunnels email setup that verifies that all the SMTP settings are there and you are ready to go to work, start sending emails to all your contact list and start creating the list. And that's what we are going to go over now. So under the contact profiles, you see all your contact details, and all your contacts are listed in this cool list, and you can import or download a list you want from any third-party services. So you have the option to download your list, as I did right now, and the CSV file is already ready to download, and all the contacts are being exported into a CSV file, into an Excel file, which you can work and see exactly all the details and save it, that if anything or you need it for any other purposes, this is there for you. You can, of course, download the entire list and make sure you have a copy with it at any time. And for example, if you want to retarget your list on Facebook, for example, as a custom audience, you can easily do it like that and enjoy the rewards of that by increasing your revenue, directly retargeting the people that you want to sell again items, to verify that they are purchasing what you're offering, and basically getting your list, okay, into Facebook and verifying that they're getting all the right information in front of them. Okay, this is a great value that you are getting your list, and in return you can get great revenues. So the contact profiles give you the possibility to see everything in one place, as of course you can see the emails that we talked about. You can download the contacts, you can import contacts from other areas. So remember that if you get response, you can Aweber, you can import them into here. But remember that if you have an unsubscribed contacts, if you have some in other areas, you need to be very careful to verifying that you imported them correctly and getting them in the correct list and with the correct status. So not sending emails to people who are already unsubscribed. Okay, so you select the file, import them, see exactly what you need, move them into correct lists, and getting everything ready. Another option, of course, is filtering your list according to what you need, either by names, location, age, gender. Everything is there for you, and of course all the other information, the lifetime contact, new contacts, or the last 30 days, the last year, everything. If you know people are unsubscribed, that's okay. If they do not want to get information from you, if they don't want to get value from you, you probably don't need them as well. Okay, so that's cool, that's okay. If people are unsubscribed, better for you. You remain, the people that will remain with you are the people that will be devoted to you, will love your information, will love your value that you are sending them and giving them, and they will give you back their wallet, their purchases, and your revenue will only increase by removing people who unsubscribe, who do not want your information, who do not want your business, and you don't want their business as well. You can see all the information for the contacts on the list below. So if you go over to the other option of the email list, this is basically all the lists that you can create. And you can create, of course, as many lists as you want. And basically, a list is a bunch of people that are located together in one place. And that is basically a list, okay? But it gives you the power to put people who should be together, who, for example, purchases multiple items, who subscribe, who either bought something that you offer them on JVZoo, for example, on ClickFunnels, or Expert Secrets, .com Secrets, Cookbook, whatever you offer them, and you know that people are interested in, you can add them to the list. And you can have as many lists as you want to all sorts of businesses proposals you might have. And you can add, remove, or even move people between lists according to their behavior, according to actions that they do. And I will show you this on this video, exactly how to manage that, how to do it. Okay? So if you want to create a new list, okay, we can call it, for example, video test list. Okay, we can group them either in one of the existing tags, or we can call it, for example, demo list, okay, and put it under this tag. And you can, of course, create this tag and put other lists as well in this tag, okay? So then you know that they are grouped together. For example, all the offers from ClickFunnels you can put together, from JVZoo you can put together, from fishing, from taxi services, every service that you can offer your list, you can put people on the same list. And then when you create the list, you're basically getting all the information specific for that list, all the contacts according to what they did on the list, and giving them all the information that you need. Okay? So you can, of course, add this new list to a funnel you have already created. So for example, if we go to funnels, for example, and select some sort of a demo funnel that I created in other videos probably, and go into it, go into the automation area, okay, and you can see that you already have a list, or if you don't want this list, you can remove it, okay, and add a new action saying that this is a demo list test, okay, for everyone. This is a ClickFunnels. You can add to the list, you can remove, you can send an email notification, remove the tag, add a tag, basically all the options available for you, and you can select from your list, okay? So let's, for example, select our new list, video test list, and create the funnel action. And what that does is every person that will opt in, for example, to this funnel, or to your funnel, of course, will be automatically added to the list. They will start receiving your emails that you put under the action funnel that we'll see a little bit later. They will start getting day 0, day 1, day 2, day 3, all the sequence that you created, okay, for your email list. And of course, you can broadcast single emails to them at your peril, whatever you need. You can also send that list an offer if you need for any items you have in your business. So after we gone over the email list, so everything that we can do on bunching people together, getting them the correct offer in front of them, increasing our revenue, we need to start sending them the emails, right? Setting it up, building our email list, and basically creating the emails that we need out of the templates and starting getting the sequence into action. So let's go into our email broadcast area. We can see that we either can use an existing draft that I've created, or we can create a new one. And basically we see here how many emails we sent, how many clicks we had, how many people have unsubscribed, and as I said, that's okay. We don't need people who are not interested in the value that we are delivering to our group. And you can see the drafts here. You can schedule them to be sent in a specific date, or you can send them right now. You of course can see the test email, verify that everything is okay with the test email. Basically getting your email as ready as possible. Okay, if we go into creating a new email broadcast, we see that we have the subject line. Let's for example say welcome email. Okay, we can send them either from the setup that we did on the SMTP service, or we can call it Guy Kushnir Marketing, for example, and then we can select the lists. Okay, and basically I said list because we can send this broadcast to one list, or if we want we can send it to multiple lists. Okay, but that depends on the purpose of the email. Okay, if you are sending an offer for a list that contains people that have purchased, for example, 3 items for your funnels, okay, you know that they are already a buyer. So the email, the offer, and the value that you are giving them should be very specific, because you know they are very important to you. You want to give them the most attention because they are already buying from you and they proved that they are very good in that. Okay, so you can select one of your lists, okay, and send emails to them. Okay, you need to verify that you don't send the email by mistake. Okay, so you can send it now, you can send it later, and set up a date. Okay, when you want to set it up, you can save it as a draft and continue in a later date. Okay, and you can select the SMTP service that you want to use. Okay, I have here already the SMTP service of SendGrid for Guy Kushnir Marketing, and I can of course select another SendGrid or another SMTP service to send my email. And you must remember that ClickFunnels itself does not send your emails, and that's very powerful to you because your list is safe. All the emails are sent by an SMTP service that is integrated into ClickFunnels, and your list is completely safe. If something happened to this SMTP service, you're free, to take any other service that you like, continue your work, nothing is lost, and you can continue working with your list, with your clients, and continue your work in your business and increase your revenue. And this is very powerful. Okay, so after we select our SMTP configuration, we can of course set it again to what we need and select a template. So ClickFunnels have already delivered us several templates, either for an email template, okay, or another email template, or if you want to download a product or a newsletter, for example, or a report that you are sending them, or with some image. Okay, you have different types of templates, and as you can see below, I already have here some templates that are already created. So I will show you exactly how to take a template, okay, and save it as one of your own. So you only have to do the work one time, and then you can just select the template again and again and work with it without having the trouble of doing it all over again. So very powerful item again, a very powerful upgrade that's given into Actionetics. So if we want to select, for example, the welcome template, you either can select a preview and see the email, okay, with all the connections, with all the ClickFunnels details, okay, or you can select it completely by selecting to use this template. So after we selected the template, we see that it's already been shown here. You have the text, you have some hyperlinks, some other items. If you don't need, you have all the ClickFunnels information, okay, to get all the information out of ClickFunnels and go into all the options and all the values that they have provided here. Okay, so if you want to go into the editor, and again, this is a drag and drop editor, very reminiscent of the drag and drop editor of the funnel. Okay, so we see that we have a text area here. We can either change, okay, the background or the padding or whatever we need, okay, or we can delete the row completely. Okay, so this is the text area. Say we don't want this second paragraph, we just set delete, remove it. Okay, we have here a button if we need an action from that. So we can just say we can remove it. We can add something else in its place. Okay, so we just remove the button if we don't need it in the email. If we just want to say to send a welcome email, so the button does not seem necessary. Okay, we can remove the hyperlink right now. We don't need this as well. Okay, so just continue to work the drag and drop editor, continue to doing whatever we need in order for us to work with as much as needed for us to send the email correctly. Okay, so we can see that we can add an element now. We can remove all this if we don't want it. We can, of course, update all the links here to our links if you want to, for example, promote ClickFunnels, or we can add, of course, the information for your information. Okay, so if you want to add an element, we can either add a text element. If you want to add an image, okay, and then we can just select the image URL. You can say this is a logo for the company or whatever you need. You can add it here. Okay, if you want to add another row, okay, we can say how many rows we want to add, okay, and add more elements, either if it's a button or a divider, if you want to insert a video inside of it. Okay, so we can see that we now add a separator to the email. Okay, if we want it. If we don't, we can just remove it and add another element. Okay, if it's a bullet point list, if it's a calendar date, the social media links, basically everything is here for you to manage. So you see, you can add this, of course. Very simple, very intuitive, and giving you everything you need in order to work with the email, prepare as you like, and of course you can save it. Okay, so all the changes are saved. You can preview the email now. Okay, so it looks like this now. Okay, with all the contacts, with all the information. Okay, with the image that we have selected, we can edit. Everything is there for us. We can add a pre-header. We can see the settings. Okay, so we can set the body font, the alignment, if you want to center, if you want to do it for right or the left, if you want to change the background color, if you want to add, okay, a background image, the position, everything is here in our disposal with the drag and drop editor. Very simple, very quick to use, and does not require a lot of training, a lot of knowledge. Very, very basic, very, very helpful to create your email template. Okay. And after that, we said we are satisfied, okay, with what we have right now. Okay, so let's say we don't need all this part. Okay, so we can just delete this or completely say, okay, we are happy with this. Let's just save it. Okay, close the email completely, and now we can just set, either we can send the email right now to the lists we have selected on the email list, with the header, with the subject, with everything, the footer, the header, everything from the STMP service, of course, built in as well. Or you can save it as a draft, or you can send a text, send a test, for, verification that the email is working correctly. You can see the email on your inbox, how it looks, the subject, the from, the to, everything is basically there. Okay, so you can just save it as a draft for now. See that everything is ready for you to work, ready for you to do whatever you need in order to continue to create as many broadcast emails you need for your list. Okay, I don't think we need to elaborate any further. Very simple. Once you create a template, okay, that's it. It's there for you as long as you need it. Basically, you don't have to repeat the work. You just press save as template, select a name. Let's say this is a demo template. Okay, you can add it to a tag and just say we enable this to be selected on our templates, and when we say we create an email design, we are automatically moved into the settings area for personal page template. So here we see, if we create pages template, we will see their selection here. Okay, and then we can decide if we want, to work with templates of our own that are enabled for selection for us when we create the funnels. There are email templates, okay, if you want to create our templates, if you want to start from an empty row, if you want to start from an empty template, or a text message, a welcome template, or the demo template we just created, we can say that we can edit it and say this is not enabled now, or we can just open in the editor and update the template ourselves. Everything is at our disposal here, basically. Very easy, very basic. As you can see, I think you see the power here of such a smart and awesome autoresponder with the broadcast options, with the templates. Everything is at your fingertips. And as I said, since everything is together, everything is under one roof, you can do whatever you like. Update, change, connect, disconnect. The synergy here is very strong. Okay, and you can create another design, and you can create, of course, templates that you can sell, okay, to other marketers, to other businesses that feel that they can use your funnel, they can use your email templates. Everything is here for you, and also if you want to make a profit out of your work. Okay, so that's also available for you. So if we go back to the broadcast, we see that we have the welcome email, we have the schedule at our availability. Okay, we have the option of editing it or deleting it completely. Okay, so we see we have already several drafts ready for us. This is the broadcast. I think very powerful for your business. I think you can agree with me that you have all the options here of at the autoresponder, and even a greater option. And as I said, the list is always there for you. So GetResponse, Aweber are great autoresponders, but I think ClickFunnels with Actionetics, it's just superior. If we go to the action funnels, we start to see the real power of Actionetics and how smart it is that you can create rules for the email sequences. You can set rules based on behaviors of your contacts. So much power, so much connectivity and community and connection with your community that gives you the option of really doing a personalized connection with each and every one of your contacts. If you see somebody that is very active, purchasing, talking to you, replying your emails, doing all the work, and basically you want him to be your friend. You want to be as much interactive with him as possible. This is where the action funnels come into place. You have the action grade that we'll see in a short time. You have all the options of knowing exactly which are the most important contacts, which are the most important people in your community, in your list that you want to do business with. Okay? And this is where the action funnel. So here we can see we have a lot of action funnels already underway. If you want, of course, the share funnels, we can talk about it in our talk. If you want to share those funnels with you, there's also this possibility. Everything is basically here for you, and you can use either the templates that are already there, the shared funnels that I can share with you, or you can just create new action funnels and go into them. And we can start by looking at the list. We see that we have the number of action steps. This is the sequence of emails or SMS text or whatever we like to do under the action funnel. Okay, and see that we have either 1, 7, 9 steps. We can see how much the duration of the action funnel is. If it's 0 days, 4 days, 9 days, 7 days, 30 days, you set the limit. You can continue to add value to your list, send information, send offers, work with your community, work with your contacts, constantly give them value, show them how attractive you are to them, show them how your business can help them, and basically get them to the next level, get them so much that they need, solving their problems, getting their information, getting their response. You can survey, of course, your contacts. You can say, what do you need from me? What else can I provide to you? So the action funnel is very important for your business. And when we go into it, you will see how important it is and how valuable you can work with it. And you can edit, of course, each and every one of your lists. And of course, you can search for a specific one. But let's start by diving into the action funnels and continue to talk about them. So let's start by creating a new action funnel. Okay, and then you can see here that you can add your name. So let's say demo action, and we can group tag it under whatever we like. We can say this is under a demo as well, demo list, for example. So it will be joined into our list, and then you can just select either no list. At the moment, we say we don't know which action funnel we want to take it with, or we can just say, let's take it to the video test list. Okay, so each member that is added to this email list will go into the sequence, will start working with us under the funnel, okay, that he has joined us, and under the email list, and start getting the emails based on his action, based on his purchase, based on his behavior. Okay, and then we can select the configure SMTP configuration. Let's say that we want to send this action funnel under SendGrid. Okay, and start by creating the funnel and just adding the steps. Okay, so we can add a step. Say this is a welcome email. Okay, when is the trigger? This is from the last action. So for example, this is the first action. We want to do it on day 0. So as soon as a contact is joining your list, he will receive this email, okay? And then you can trigger another action that we will show a little bit later regarding when he's going to move out of this list if we want to do it, okay? So we can just say, what is the trigger? You either send an email, send a text message, or do an action, okay? So let's start by sending an email, creating the first welcome email, and then we can select the template. And remember that we already created the template, so we can just select that template, okay? And we are all ready to go because the template is ready for us. We see how many current quotes we have, how many emails are sent, how many opened, how many are clicked. All this information is updated live each and every time. And of course, as we saw, we can save it as a template. So if we want to say this is a text, this is one with our logo, this is one with an action. So very, very powerful, very, very easy for us to create as many templates as we need and start working with them, okay? Going into the settings and changing whatever we need, okay? For the subject of your email, of the SMTP configuration, okay? Again, very simple. We want to add more actions, okay? So we can say this is a second step. Sorry. This is the second step, and say this happens 2 days after the first action. Okay, it can be in hours and days, as I said. And you can send a text message or do an action. Let's see what happens when we do an action. Basically, it gives us the opportunity to integrate exactly what is the action required from the user. Okay, if we can, it's a survey or it's a quiz or whatever it needs, you can set what is the action. Okay, so for example here, we want to do an action that after he gets the welcome email, he's moved to a different list that offers him different value, different offers. Okay, so if we select an action from the ClickFunnels internal integration and we want to add it to a list or we want to add it to a different list, okay, so we want to remove it or notification, okay, and then just select the different list that we have, okay, so let's select this list, and after 2 days on this list, okay, this contact will be moved to a different list. So very helpful, very intuitive to get contacts into correct lists, into correct information, verifying that each and every lead that we get into our funnels is being moved and maneuvered inside of our email autoresponder correctly. So it's starting with one list. This member has created several actions, purchased, subscribed, started a conversation with us. We want to move into a different list that gets a lot more attention, a lot more value, a lot more offers. Okay, we want to move forward with him. So very, very helpful to see that everything is very simple. I think this autoresponder is giving you the possibility to create emails, to send texts, and to do actions with your contacts constantly. So you can say that after 80 hours, we want to move them to a different list. That's okay. Okay? After everything we did here, we can add rules. Okay? Very, very powerful again from the autoresponder that says, if we select, for example, something that he did on social media. Okay, I've liked us on Facebook, sent us a comment. We saw that this person is a lot more intuitive and interested and, you know, ongoing with us. And we want to say, okay, we want to move it to a different list, or we want to create a different action here, and when the custom group is met, the action is performed as well. Okay, so if you want the contact information, if you want the funnel, okay, so he visited one of our funnels, okay, or the opt-in or whatever funnel he saw, and he did an action to, he will get this email, he will get this action, he will do whatever is needed. So as you can see here, we have a lot of options regarding rules that are set for the group, are created to manipulate and to verify that every person is moving along inside either the sequence that you have created for the action funnel, or is moving between the lists according to his actions. Very, very helpful, very, very simple to create, and then we can just save the group and save the rules, verifying that everything is set up. Okay, so we see the group, we see the rules, we can add more steps if we want for a text message. Okay, you can say hello, say it after 10 hours, for example, and add after the action we have 10 hours another action, a phone call, a text message, whatever we need, according again to the rules or the settings that we set. Everything is very, very basic, very, very intuitive, and up to you to create. You set the sequence, you know what your business sequence is and how you like to market it to your contacts, to your clients, to the person who are interested in your business and creating revenue for you. So I think you saw how powerful Actionetics is. I think you know already the drill. If you need more information from me, if you need to set up your strategy, the action funnels that you need, the email lists, the broadcast, whatever you need, all the information that you need, of course, is available for you. You know the drill, how to contact me either by Skype or my email. You can send me any questions that you might have. We can go over them. We can schedule a meeting. Basically, I suggest you go into your ClickFunnels account, go over your funnels, start working with Actionetics, start creating your lists. Send me, of course, questions if you need, but start connecting everything together. Start working interactively with ClickFunnels to create the funnels, to create the email list, to create everything that you need for your business to succeed, and then contact any questions that you have, any queries. If you need any help from me, you know how to contact me, you know how to get in touch with me, and I will gladly help with anything that you need, because I want both of us to succeed. I want both of our businesses to grow and to continue, and see how much ClickFunnels can help you with all the work that you do. So thank you guys for listening to this video. If you have anything you need more, press the link below, go into the funnel, enter your details, send me an email, send my Skype request. Let's talk online, let's take it personal on one-on-one conversation, and I will gladly help you with anything you need from me. So thank you very much, and see you later. Bye.